While Chicago City Council and the police department continue to discuss ways to stop those teen takeovers we see every now and then, one Chicago woman is helping teens take over a different way.
Evrod Cassimy,
tripping over the teens.
That's okay. We have to say it a lot. Evrod Cassimy is sharing how she's making a difference here.
We need to give the kids something to do.
That's what Assistant Pastor Michael Charles believes is a big part of the solution to stopping violent and sometimes deadly teen takeovers. He admits things have changed here in Chicago since he was a kid.
Kids just don't have what they had. We don't have the park district like we had with all the different programs, the wood shop, the boxing, swimming, et cetera, et cetera.
When I see the teen takeovers and they're violent, I think of myself as a teen. We did teen takeovers. We were just out in the neighborhoods trying to have fun. These children are our future, and if we don't invest in them, then it will be teen takeovers.
Mika Battle knows all about this. She found herself in prison for years after a life of hard drugs, which started at an early age.
Heroin was my drug of choice. I started with marijuana probably at 11, and it evolved into heroin, so by the time I was 16, I was using heroin.
It would eventually land her behind bars in prison.
And it was in prison that the Lord saved me and filled me with the precious Holy Ghost and began to give me vision.
A vision that would lead her to create the nonprofit Bridge to Freedom,
which is a housing facility and a workforce development component of a reentry program that houses men and women who come home from prison, and also we train them in workforce development.
Part of that workforce development involves a different kind of teen takeover. The so-called Teen Takeover Work Crew takes over the streets of Chicago for good.
Teen Takeover now is in construction, culinary, landscaping, education.
The teens have recently started taking over Pastor Charles's Englewood Church, making major construction improvements to the building. They clock in and out for this full-time job. Do the teens get paid?
Oh, absolutely. So they make about close to $800 a month.
I think it's fantastic. Somebody's got to do something to move these kids. These kids are not horrible kids or bad kids. They just misdirected. So we got to give them the right direction.
After being released from prison and starting this nonprofit, the now Dr. Mika Battle turned her life around and is now 24 years sober. She tells me she's sharing her story to invest positively in the lives of Chicago teens. So while Dr. Battle started this program, I actually got a chance to talk with some of the teens who are taking part in it. Some of them have been to teen takeovers in the past, others have not. So tomorrow morning at 6 a.m., you're going to hear directly from these teens about why other teens should join this type of teen takeover. Again, 6 a.m. right here on NBC5. Evrod Cassimy, NBC5 News.
Looking forward to that. Thank you, Evrod. And to sign up for the Bridge to Freedom's Teen Takeover Work Crew, or if you want to donate to that nonprofit, we posted a link to their website on ours.
That's right. Our website, NBCChicago.com. Check it out.